What is up, guys? How you doing out there? Mr. Live coming at you today, and we are so excited to bring you guys this amazing update call for the first time in a month. All four of us, Chris, myself, Dwayne, and Alan, are going to be on this call. It is an exciting time, and our journey is just beginning. And we are so proud to have all of you here and all of you here that couldn't make it and that are listening to the recording. We encourage you to listen to this full update call because you will hear some phenomenal information. So without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to Dwayne.
Oh man, guys. Hello, DeFi Nation. Hello, Energy community. I am super pumped. Guys, how'd you like that opening music? How'd you like the opening music? Pretty good, right? Pretty good. What you don't realize is that band and that singer is actually Alan's daughter. Yes, Alan's daughter has a band and she is a singer and she's pretty damn good too. Amazing, amazing voice, Alan. I bet you are proud. What you also don't realize, guys, is how big this music Dapp is going to be, because freshly back from Dubai is our very own Chris Hawk. And guys, what you don't realize about Chris is that his fiance is one of the biggest recording artists over in Asia. She has a phenomenal voice. Her name is Shang. And Chris is going to give us a little update. Guys, you're in store for a treat tonight. But yes, that was Alan's daughter opening the opening act during the timer. Chris's fiance is one of the biggest recording artists, guys. I cannot wait. This music Dapp is going to be so good. And we have other bands that we're talking to. We actually have a band that we're talking to tonight, another band tonight. And it's just going to be some phenomenal music. A lot of good things to come. But without further ado, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to transfer it over to Chris. Send it over to Chris. Chris, the floor is yours.
All right. Thank you, brother. Welcome, everyone. It's good to see you all. It's good to be in front of you. I know I was absent for about a month, just so you know. As Dwayne had mentioned, I was in Dubai for almost exactly 1 month, a vacation that was planned a long time ago. It was one of the rare opportunities I had to see my fiance, Shang Belmonte, because she lives in the Philippines, and due to COVID, we've been separated for almost a year. So that was the first time we got to see each other since I had left the Philippines, and it was very, very much needed, not only for us and our family, but for myself to get away. It was the first vacation that I think I've taken in I don't even know how many years. I think Ellen and I were disputing who had the longest time without a vacation. And as much as I loved it, I was so excited to get back and be in front of you and explain what's been going on. I just really treated myself to some time off because I knew the next 60 days were going to be so detrimental to the success of this and to everything we have going on. So I needed my brain, my body, everything to be focused. So I'm back. I'm super excited. And I will tell you guys, there's so much happening. I don't want to just kind of vomit on you all these details, but I am going to talk about the future of energy and compare that to where we are today and what crypto markets are doing, because you're seeing all this happening. You're seeing crypto. It reminds me of 2017 when crypto started to boom again, but people were very kind of standoffish from it still. The early adopters obviously did very well during those years, and today it's happening again, except there's more acceptance of crypto today. And so you're seeing the markets really move in these crazy directions and do things we've never seen them do. And some of us that have been in the crypto market industry and blockchain and fintech say, oh, I told you so. But at the same time, you have so many new people that are saying, you know what, this is real. This is here to stay. I need to be part of it. I have friends of mine from even high school that have messaged me saying, Chris, can you teach me about crypto? Can you teach me what to do, what not to do, how to not lose money, how to make money, all that kind of stuff. So the landscape for crypto and for DeFi is such a big deal. And so here we are. And I want you guys to know that maybe you don't see a lot of things happening as far as seeing things going up, but there is a lot happening. And the foundation for our future is being built right in front of your eyes. I know sometimes we only look at the price of the coin and what's happening. And you know what? People are trading coins. That's what they're doing. They're speculating. They're following kind of what other people are doing, and that's okay. You just need to be careful when you do that, because remember, a lot of the trading that's happening today, the movement that you see today, is based off of speculation, right? Some of that stuff is not based on true fundamentals. And I know it's exciting and you can make a lot of money. You can also lose a ton of money, but just make sure if you're an investor and you're investing in projects that you look at the fundamentals. Is there something behind it? Is there a team of people always behind whatever they're trying to do? Is it real world applicable? That kind of stuff. And so I'm here to tell you that everything we do in energy is something that we want to translate into the real world. We're not interested in just launching a coin, as you guys have heard this a million times, launching a coin and having that just be a quick one and done. I know some people expected that in the beginning, and they got shown very quickly that that's not what we're about. And a lot of people made a good chunk of money when we first released, and we've seen the markets move around, and we've seen gas fees be as high as they are. But this is all fortunate for us. It's working in our favor, and sometimes it's hard to see that, but I want you to realize why. As high as gas fees are, that has put us in a position to say, you know what, let's prepare for the future. Let's prepare for this to happen again, or to, if it never changes or something happens, right? Let's build an infrastructure that doesn't have gas fees that are high, that has liquidity that's constantly coming in, that isn't fluctuating with trading, okay? Let's build a foundation built on applications that people want and enjoy using. Right? It's the same thing when you build a company of any sorts. Do you have a product that people want, and do they enjoy using it? That's what I look at energy when I put my time and my energy and money into things. It's always that, okay? It doesn't mean I don't trade. I still trade and I speculate because it's fun and you can play the game, but make sure that you're looking at the fundamentals. So with that, the music app, the music Dapp. Here's why it's so significant. Yes, my fiance is a recording artist in Asia, Sheng Belmonte. You can look her up on YouTube, Sheng, S-H-E-N-G, Belmonte. She's also a streaming artist because a lot of the venues that she was used to doing got shut down from COVID, and which they still are. So she's gone to streaming. And so she does concerts online, and she'll have millions and millions of likes per live event. Imagine, like right now, we're doing this live broadcast. Imagine having 1 million likes during one live broadcast. That's the kind of exposure she has. So she's doing a great job adjusting to the new economy that we're living in. But when I mentioned the music DeFi project to her, she was like, how is that possible? Like, she's not a crypto person. She's an artist. She loves recording songs. She loves writing songs. She loves performing. And when I told her that, say, hey, you have all these fans that want to listen to your music and would love to be part of anything that you do, imagine being able to make money without your record labels. Because she's had a hard time, and every artist has had a hard time with record labels, no matter which way you look. It's just part of the deal. And so the cool part about that is now it offers her an opportunity to be able to make money without all of that. And if you're a small artist, a starting artist, or a struggling artist trying to make it, it is the perfect platform for you to say, hey, I have a new NFT coming out in 72 hours for my new song. You guys can purchase that NFT and you can stake to own, an STO as we call it, a stake to own opportunity for you to get a piece of that asset, that digital asset, which is music, which we all love. And if you're a fan of, say, Sheng or somebody else, Alan's daughter, whatever, you can buy that asset and you can hold on to that. And as that grows, you make money. And if there's rights that are sold later and there's other revenue that comes in, you make it from that. So there's this huge opportunity for the fans of the music or the artists or the band to be able to make money with that. And it's a huge mechanism for artists that has never existed before. All right, nobody else is doing this. Nobody else is providing a way for those artists to be able to make money just like that. No centralized company, no dealing with these record labels. And it's a great way to launch new media, to promote it. Imagine if she's playing in a bar somewhere, instead of selling a CD, or if you're playing at a big venue, instead of telling people to download your song, you can say, grab my limited edition NFT. It comes with a signed autograph cover art. It comes with ... whatever she wants to introduce, right? That puts money in her pocket, helps build her as an artist. It gives those people that buy the asset the ability to be part of her success. If that goes #1 on the charts, like one of her previous songs, boom, what do you think is going to happen, right? All of a sudden that exposure grows. And because you're there at that very inception of when that release happened, You guys, that's the huge upside. And there's so many other things, and I'm going to have Dwayne come on in a minute and talk about that. But the idea of this is so grand because it's not that, yeah, we as investors can make money, but it's more of what it does for the artists, what it does for the singer and songwriters. And it gives them the opportunity, because guess what? I can pretty much tell you how this is going to go down. It's her and other artists that we're going to launch this with are going to do it. It's going to be the use case, and other artists are going to be like, wow, look, so-and-so just made 50 grand, 100 grand, just sold their first NFT, and they have 5 more coming. And I need to put my assets out there. I need to put my music out there. It becomes this huge, huge mechanism. What that does for us as energy holders helps raise the price of our digital coin, right? Energy. It helps bring liquidity in. It helps bring attention. And it really shows people that, hey, they found a way. People over at Energy and energy stakeholders found a way to create something that the world needed, that artists needed, that investors wanted, and they did it. And that's going to help bring institutional eyes, institutional investors to Energy, saying, wow, they did that. What else are they going to do? Right? It's just like any other company, whether it's Apple or any company, you do one little thing like that, even though we're kind of coming out of the gates with a pretty big dragon here. It brings a lot of attention and eyeballs from all over the place, and not just from the fintech space or investing space. All right. So for me, I just wanted to illustrate with you guys how exciting. I spent so much time talking with Sheng while we were on the trip, and talking through with Alan about this decentralized application, the music app, and all of the super cool things you guys are going to be able to do with it, and the artists are going to be able to do with it. I cannot wait. And so we're going to actually be doing a launch party for this. I'm not going to tell you when. It's not going to be long, but we're going to announce it. It's going to be a live concert event where we'll have at least 10 is what we're shooting for, if not more, launch artists that will perform that night. You'll be able to watch them live, and they'll basically release their very first NFT to the world. You guys will be the first to see that, and you'll be able to invite all your people there, and there'll be a huge incentive to do so. It's going to be a big online virtual concert, if you will, and release of this new Dapp. So we'll have lots of details coming soon, but that's the music Dapp. Hopefully you guys are excited. You guys excited? You guys looking forward to that? I'm telling you, it's game changing. I'm so excited about it. But not to even stop there, we also have Cyber City that's been being built side by side of this music Dapp. So Cyber City is something I want you guys to realize that is going to create a hub for all the people that you know, and all the people out there that are tasting crypto or want to taste crypto, not literally, but that want to get into it and want to participate. You know, just like the people that were contacting me, I want to be able to send them to a safe place that they can learn, engage, trade, participate, whatever they want to do, create a safe environment for them to do so. And I want us to have that hub and own that space. I don't want it to be like, hey, there's this opportunity to go stake energy. It's not about energy as much as it is about the security of the people in a community that's working together to just thrive, survive, and protect yourself. Okay, make no mistake about it, you guys, there's threats everywhere. Crossing the street, eating food, and same goes for crypto. There's scammers, there's people trying to take advantage of new people. It's been that way since I started online 16 years ago with Google. People are trying to take advantage of people. It's no different in crypto, but it's a little bit easier for that just because they can kind of stay anonymous. And so Cyber City is a way to protect you, so you never have to worry about something coming across that isn't what it's supposed to be. It's a gated community that nobody can penetrate unless it's approved, and we've got some really cool stuff going on. But most importantly is Cyber City is going to give you an opportunity to make money outside of just staking in the community builder. And the reason I want that to be the case is because it's like a country club membership. It's a way for you to invite people here. They can get involved for free and check out Cyber City, and then they can buy a membership. It's an annual membership, which they get the 3 components of Cyber City, and that is Cyber Capital, which is all about investing, making money, trading, education, security. There's the community piece, which is about marketing, the funnels, the systems, the automations. We have traffic sources already lined up. So for those of you that want to send traffic to offers, whether that be dApps or Cyber City itself, you can do that, or Energy itself. So the community is that. And we also have a DSP that we're creating called a Decentralized Security Protocol, which is a service to allow you to get the right information and know that it's trusted. right? So you're not relying on a chat thread somewhere on Telegram or risking, say, if you have a question, is this coming from Chris or Peter or Dwayne or whoever the authority is? We have a way to protect you in that sense. And we have some really cool stuff in that community called virtual coaches. So these coaches are cyber coaches, as I call them, is a 24/7 service that's going to allow your people you introduce to Cyber City to get the help that they need live over the phone or via Zoom, to set up their wallet, to buy crypto, to trade crypto, to stake, to unstake, to swap, unswap, anything they need to do. There's going to be different cyber coaches for setup, cyber coaches for making a decision to buy, and you get to leverage that. So it doesn't fall on you. It doesn't fall on me or Peter or Dwayne or Alan and take up our time. It's the efficiency of the model. So when you just invite people there, they go through the steps and they can get right on with someone and work through the problems or work through any kind of roadblocks that are in the way. Okay, so some really cool stuff there. And the third part of Cyber City, so you have cyber capital, cyber community, and then you have the cyber capabilities. And that is, what can you do with crypto? What's the stuff that we can do with it? And that's the Dapp marketplace. That's things like a debit card that we're working on having. So how do you spend the crypto that you make? How do you use it in the real world? So the capabilities parts provide some really cool elements for you to translate this blockchain stuff and use it in your life. How do you, if you want to move away from banks, how do you do that? And that also includes our decentralized education platform. And basically it's just a learning center, but it's decentralized because it's on blockchain, where you can learn from the basics of crypto to more advanced stuff. All right. So that's all built in. And so they can pay a membership. There'll be 2 different membership levels. It'll be an annual one-time thing. You pay it per year and you get access to certain things based on what that is. And a good chunk of that money, most of that is going to go to you guys. We're not keeping it. It's going to go through you and it's going to go through the network. And just because it is digital, we're going to build it, give it to you, let you use it to grow your crypto business, to hopefully build on your brand. And it's a very aspirational goal that we have. But just so you know, in the past, I had a system like this for another digital company. It wasn't on blockchain back then. We're translating that into the decentralized world. So that's looking to launch next month as well. God willing, things go as planned, and we'll have that version 1 for you. So those are the 2 big updates I have for you. You have this new music Dapp, which I think is game changing on multiple fronts, and it's going to be fun. And the second thing is you also have the Cyber City, amongst other stuff. You guys, there's a bunch of other dApps being developed, but for now, those are really what we're striving to get done very soon. And when you see that, now you're going to see the prices increase again. You're going to see things steadily increase because the liquidity is constant. It's none of this volatility that you're seeing from trading. All right. So what is the timing like right now? It's as good as it's going to get. If you have an opportunity to buy or stake, now's the time to do it. You know, you always hear us say that, but believe in what we're building, believe in the leadership, believe in the people. Don't believe in the tweets and the Instagram posts and things from other influencers. Just be careful with that stuff. All right. So with that, I'm super excited to have you guys here. I'm super excited to start showing you this off to you. I can't wait to tour it with you and all that stuff. And then when we announce the big release dates of these, you'll be the first to know. In the meantime, position yourself, prepare yourself, do whatever you have to say, okay, what can I do to build that next step, to build Cyber City? Knowing a little bit more about it, what can I do today to prepare for that? Because there's not going to be a lot of time. When we announce this thing, it's going to be go time. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to Dwayne. He's going to talk some of the money and some of the economics of the music application. And then we're going to have Alan. I think he's going to come on and talk a few pieces. And without that, I will start, I'll send a couple video clips of Shang's music videos that she has, so you can check her out, and some of her social media links if you want to follow her. She's quite something. So she's awesome. But Dwayne, go ahead and take it over, brother.
I shared my screen whenever you were talking about her. I'll share it again here in a second. But one thing I want to let you guys know, I'm super excited a lot. I get asked about the NRGY Bridge a lot from that is going along. That's coming along very nicely. You know, the development team is working on that as we speak as well. I'm excited because it's going to be disruptive in the DeFi and the crypto space, guys. This NRGY Bridge Dapp is tremendous, and the amount of revenue that I really believe will generate is phenomenal because there's nothing like it out there. So understand this: you're listening to NRGY. People ask me, what is NRGY? NRGY is really this decentralized platform. It's almost like a decentralized bank that's owned by the community, right? And the different Dapps, the revenues from the Dapps is what feeds that bank per se that's owned by the community, the revenues, the sustainability. In a way, and although they're not the same, they're very similar. I went over the Berkshire Hathaway model. NRGY's almost like a decentralized Berkshire Hathaway in a way, okay? Almost. They're not quite the same, but there's different, they have revenue sources from multiple different Dapps. But I'm going to tell you this. I am so super excited about the music Dapp because for the masses, I'm talking about, yeah, the energy bridge, great for the financial. It's going to be great. It's going to be disruptive in the crypto and in the DeFi market. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to create, I believe, a lot of revenue. But this music Dapp for the masses, everybody listens to music, right? I'm talking about just the sheer number of masses, whether you're low class, high class, it doesn't matter. The music Dapp is going to be extremely, extremely popular with the masses. And my kids just came in too, guys. So hold on just a second. You got to love it because they've been on vacation the past 2 days. I've been working at the office. Can you go in the other room while we finish? So guys, the music Dapp is, for the masses, is going to be phenomenal. And I want you guys to understand the economics behind this. We have something called fan rewards. Fan rewards. What are fan rewards? When you purchase an NFT from, maybe it's a song, maybe it's an album, maybe it's an entire band, okay? It could be a number of different things, but when you purchase that NFT, you're able to get a piece of the future licensing revenue from that NFT. So if that NFT becomes big and that song gets picked up on a movie or a TV show, you're able to get a piece of those licensing revenues. But also you're able to get fan rewards. Fan rewards are going to enable you to basically share in the revenues of the NFT. So once you own the NFT, whenever other people are purchasing that NFT after you, you're able to share in those revenues. Not only that, you're able to share in the global revenues of the whole music Dapp, and you're going to be able to get up to 1.5 times your energy that you stake in an NFT back just from those global revenues as well. So, the individual NFT, the revenues from those, you're going to be able to get those unlimited. As people stake in that NFT, you're going to be earning revenues. You're going to earn revenues from the licensing revenue, but you're also able to earn these global revenues as well in addition to that. And guys, it's going to be incredible. I'm going to tell you what Chris said, that the price, you're going to see it go up. I think you're going to see the price skyrocket. Why? Energy is going to be in demand. People are going to want to purchase it so they can stake it, so that they can start earning those revenues from those NFTs. And when energy is in demand, keep in mind, there's a very limited supply. What do you think is going to happen to the price? Very limited supply. I think you're going to see the price go through the roof. And although there's no guarantees, I think you're going to see energy in a few weeks go into the thousands. Yes, I said it. I think you're going to see energy go into the thousands. By the way, I just want to share my screen and let you guys know. Chris's fiance, this is her, Shang Belmonte.
We see your spreadsheet. We only see an Imperial calculator.
Let me share my screen. I got multiple screens here. Look at this. Shang Belmonte, beautiful, 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 beautiful woman, Chris. Great pick. But Shang is an amazing artist. I've actually listened to her songs, Chris. She's got an amazing voice. But you can see she is extremely popular over in Asia. I mean, I was going through here. Here's a video she has 1.4 million views on. 1.4 million views. So the doors that this can open is tremendous. Just Chris's fiance can really help us just conquer Asia. It can open up the Asian market. And I'm going to tell you, the Asian market, they're going to go nuts over this music NFT. When they learn that they can share in the licensing revenue of their favorite artists, when they learn that they can earn fan rewards from NFT purchases to their favorite artist, this thing is going to blow up. It's going to blow up in a very, very good way. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Alan, and he's going to tell you a little bit more and give you a few more updates. So Alan, the floor is yours.
Hello. Welcome everybody. I'm looking forward to sharing with you a couple very interesting things about NRGY Wave, first of all. But before I get into that, I want to mention all of us have been a little bit dismayed by the large and high gas fees. It's prevented a lot of people that want to own energy from getting in this week. It was really out of control, the costs. However, that's settling down now. But in order to, we believe that in the next 30, 45 days, that will definitely improve. It's already improved in the last 24 hours as the price of Ethereum has dropped off. But we are going to be creating a new staking pool on the Binance Smart Chain. It will not have all the premium advantages that the Ethereum staking contract has, have a slightly lower yield. It doesn't participate in Dapp revenues, but it will be cheap for people with less money to be able to get involved and stake energy. We're also going to be rebranding wrapped energy. Rather than being wrapped energy, it's going to just be energy on Binance Chain. It's more clear that each energy equals the other energy. The bridge works perfectly. Anyone welcome to try it and use it. The services on the bridge are still being built. It is an ongoing process. There's been a terrible COVID situation in India. It's caused some disruptions to some of our developers in India. We pray for them and wish them and their families well. But it has led to a slight delay, but not a permanent delay in some of the service development. I just wanted to mention that so people understand that, and make light of that issue. However, I want to go back and pivot right back. But this new staking pool is going to be fantastic. It's going to allow smaller people to stake. Energy on Binance is going to be a tremendous opportunity. We need this so people can buy the dApps, use the dApps, including the NRGY Wave Dapp. All right, let me go ahead and talk to you about NRGY Wave NFT, right? We've got top people working on this right now in our community. We're very, very thankful that we have the opportunity to build things like this. I'm personally very thankful for it. The NRGY Wave NFT has some tremendous advantages. It introduces a concept that we have just created called Stake to Own NFT. Stake to Own lets someone purchase a percentage of the NFT they choose by staking energy with Ethereum or US dollar coin and using the NRGY Wave smart contract. So what this does is it allows, only through owning energy are these payments made, right, to the different parties, and it automatically adjusts ownership on every new stake to own purchase. And let me tell you why the advantages of this approach versus people just buying an NFT straight out. First of all, for artists, it's extremely expensive right now to make an NFT. There's a lot of sites out there that are just trying to get artists to spend money on NFTs and making them. Instead, NRGY Wave has no upfront cost to the artists. They can make and deploy and share license revenue in one fully complete, professionally done technology. So the artists also, when they put up a song, an album, or even their group, there's no cap on the amount of money they can receive. With an NFT sale, it's capped. I'm gonna get this amount for an NFT, or they make copies, but still it's capped. The beautiful part about Stake to Own is artists, as they get more and more popular, just like their YouTube views go up, this can keep going up. It's a little bit like crowdfunding, very similar. So the artist gain also in participating, artist gains a reward program for their fans. Yes, every time someone stakes to own an NFT on our platform or stakes to own a particular artist asset or song on the platform, a reward is generated, and it's paid out to the fans, and it's super exciting. It's actually a reward program that provides liquidity in energy to artists, to fans, and the artist also receives a community builder, very just like our current community builder, but each artist has one now. So their promoters can promote them and make energy, and they can get their fans to promote for them. And it just provides just a complete DeFi economic system for artists that they can benefit by and do something really important, which is create an income stream today. It's really an innovation brought to you by our developers and our community. Now, stakers, what are the advantages for stakers? They get to be the owners of the original and only NFT that's never diluted by copying. It also unlocks the artist's content, which will be, it'll be all the things, the videos, concert tickets, freebies, all kinds of things that download the logos, get the news on the band. It unlocks all that content and interface. Stakers, also, it's a beautiful thing. If you pick the right musician, you get to own a share of potential future license revenues of that song. If you think that song's going to be a hit, you think it's going to be used, then you want to own that. Also, a huge advantage, some of these NFTs get up so expensive, they're using 1990s technology to exchange them. With stake to own, no minimum amount of purchase. Any amount can be purchased. And the staker also doesn't have to wait for the sale of an entire NFT to receive revenues. Revenues comes in from rewards, and they come in from other sources as well. So it's really a tremendous innovation. I just think that having strong artists in our community, participating in this energy, in the NRGY Wave Dapp is going to be a fun, as we said, momentous and very, very profitable, because this program uses something really important that we all own, and that's energy. They need the energy to stake and to make payments. So it's a huge use case. We're super excited to be working on it, and it is coming to you guys very, very soon. Thank you.
Yeah, one thing I want to say, guys, with the music thing, think how powerful this is going to be. The bands that you like, the bands that people like, and artists that people like, you now get to share in their success. How big do you think that's going to be when you get to share in the success of the bands and the artists that you like? You don't just get to enjoy their music. You get to enjoy their music, and monetarily, you also get a share in their success. Guys, this is going to be a big, big, big thing. And by the way, before we leave, Peter and Chris, I am going to play us out with one more song from Alan's daughter. I think she's fantastic.
Oh,
her band is fantastic.
Hey, Dwayne, I think we also should mention what that looks like for the artists. You know, you've heard going platinum or going gold. That will be the same thing. If you've seen those YouTube buttons for YouTube stars, with our Dapp, artists will be able to be NFT platinum artists, and they will have a plaque on their wall. And that, to me, I believe that will be the new standard that people will strive for. Is, are you an NFT platinum star on Energy? Are you a gold NFT star? And I think that's going to kind of set the barometer of success in the NFT world.
It is. One thing I like about this, though, is artists for change, especially up and coming artists. You've got a lot of up and coming artists that haven't really necessarily hit it big and had the big record breakthrough. And what they have to do, guys, right now is they have to pay to get their music listened to. The music industry is a pay-to-play game. Let's face it. Now they get rewarded for making music. They get paid, and they get to go make additional music. And then when a community member out there that just happens to be a producer at a TV show or a movie hears a song that they like, that thinks it would fit great with that TV show or that movie, now you guys get a share in that success. Or maybe a record company says, man, this is a really good artist. Look at how much NFT sales they have coming on the NRGY platform. Look at how many people they have following them. You get a share in that success. So the artist, they get paid to do something they normally don't get paid to do. It's a wonderful thing for them. It's a wonderful thing for you, because now you get a share in the success. And one thing I should mention is if you introduce us to an artist or a band, if you introduce an artist to a band to the platform, there is a reward for doing that. There is a reward. You're going to be able to earn 2% of all the NFT sales that go through the platform of that particular band or artist, for you bringing them to the platform, in addition to everything else. And then, of course, there's going to be rewards when you refer people who purchase the NFTs, when you invite people who purchase the NFTs. You know, you are rewarded too, as well. This is going to be phenomenal. Terry says, I have some big artists. Introduce us to them. I think Vern's on here. Vern, we're having a conference tonight, Alan, after here in about 45 minutes with another band. So, and bands are just saying, oh my gosh, this is going to be big, what you guys are creating. This is phenomenal. And, you know, they're jumping at the chance to be able to be listed on the music Dapp for NRGY that were created, the NRGY Wave project. Guys, this is going to be huge with the masses. This is going to blow open the doors for the masses. And I can't wait, because like I said, I think you're going to see the NRGY price skyrocket. If it was me, I would be going and buying as much energy as I can. In fact, I am buying as much energy. I just bought a lot more energy today when the price went down. But guys, this is going to be a phenomenal ride. I'm going to play us out with Alan's song here, and Alan's daughter's song, I should say, here in just to say another song from her. But Peter, Chris, Alan, did you guys want to add anything?
Yeah, I did want to say one more thing, and that is I'm really proud of what we've built. We have an incredible DeFi financial system that's been built, functioning, working beautifully. We have dApps like Genie Signal, which is being marketing money and marketing efforts are now being put in to launch it. It's the only product of its kind in the entire market. There's nothing like it. It's in advance. And soon it'll be being marketed and sold commercially. Secondly, we have the NRGY Bridge built, functioning. Now, we don't have the services fully built out on the other end, but we delivered on that, and we have a functional bridge that allows our energy to go between Ethereum, where it's super expensive, has great advantages. There's other, but and go over to the Binance Smart Chain, and you can do that right now. And so we built that. We also did, and now we have the future building projects of things that we're building right now. So we're delivering. We've always delivered on everything that we announced that we were going to deliver upon. And that comes not from myself, but through the entire community of people, talented people. Every time we have a day like today where the crypto market and people are nervous, I look at my fellow people on this call and I realize that we're unstoppable. We truly have such talent and such and wisdom, and we have a network of people that are helping us. And just like someone steps up, I've got a great link. I have a great connection for an artist. I have a great connection for a blockchain developer. It's working. It's really, truly is working. I want to thank everybody. And the best best times for us is forward. We will have a bright future. And once again, thank you.
We missed the most important piece too. I should tell. In all our excitement, we missed one of the most important pieces. By the way, Terry, I want to let you know, Terry, reach out to me on Facebook, on Messenger, reach out to me in Telegram, wherever, and we'll set up some times with the artists that you have as well. So reach out to me and we'll get that accomplished. But what's the biggest piece? And all this excitement, guys, NRGY stakeholders who stake at least 25 NRGY or more, they get to share in 20% of the profit from all of the NFTs, all of them, not just one particular one, all of those NFTs that come up on the platform, and not just this particular app. They get a share in the revenues of the energy bridge that's being created and many other dApps that are being created behind the scenes. They get a share in those revenues. So this is going to be so advantageous to those people who have 25 or more energy staked, because they're going to start seeing this cash flow happen where they're going to get these rewards deposited directly into their MetaMask wallet for being an energy stakeholder. And that is major. If you don't have 25 energy staked, I highly recommend getting at least 25 energy staked. So we almost left out that piece, right? That was one of the most important pieces in all our excitement. Chris, did you have any last things to say, or Peter?
Yeah, I think that it's important that people understand that the price does not reflect what is being done. The price reflects what people are doing with their money. Some people are trading. When you see these things like the dog coins, as I call them, moving the way they are, people like the lottery. Why do they like the lottery? Because they want to win the jackpot. And a lot of people see the things that are happening and see these influencers saying, oh, you got to be part of the next big coin or the thing of the thing. And you'll see some people that are trading. And when we first released NRGY, and when that came out, you saw a lot of traders coming in because they saw the potential of this, right? But they're traders, and that's what they do. And so that's why you're seeing the swings, because this is a foundation that is being built, and that foundation then starts to expand, and it starts to expand rapidly once these dApps are released. But what initially happens is you got people that made a bunch of money and they start trading that, and that's what you're seeing in the price fluctuations, because the liquidity the volatility is affected. Even the slightest amount, you can see it swing quite a bit. So right now, what you're going to notice is when these things happen, when the dApps come out, the music dApp, and artists start aligning, and Cyber City and all this just super cool stuff, you're going to see a lot of people investing, not because of trading, investing because of the future. And I know they're not doing it now. Some of you, those of you on here, I believe you're doing it because you believe us. You're on every week. You understand the vision. When people see it, that's when they're going to be like, oh, I'm back, right? And that's just how it is. It's how it is with everything, you guys. It doesn't matter if it's stocks, companies, whatever. It's just how it is. So just remember, the price of what energy is today does not reflect what is being done. It reflects like who's here, who believes in the future, and who's out there kind of gambling, playing, right? And so just be patient, you guys. I cannot wait for you guys to see it and touch it, taste it, smell it, because that's what changes everything. So that's all I got to say.
I can't wait for that time to come where energy's up at $1,000 or $2,000 and people go, oh my gosh, I want to stake 25 coins, but it's 25 or 50,000. And we're like, well, you could have got them when it was 300, 350, because that time, I believe, is coming very, very, very soon. It's coming, and I can't wait for it. Like I said, guys, it's going to be phenomenal. Don't forget, we have an energy presentation on Saturday mornings for North and South America. It's at 11 a.m. Central, noon Eastern. That is 4 p.m. GMT time for the rest of the people on the other half of the globe. And guys, it's going to be an incredible ride. I'm going to play this out with Alan's daughter song. Peter, throws in some last words, and I'll hear up Alan's daughter song. Run Raquel. Awesome. Run Raquel, by the way, is her name. Run Raquel and Mars Wagon.
Awesome. So, guys, I think now you have an overall picture of essentially what this brings. And so, when you combine the forces of what our music dApp is going to be, to what our staking pool is right now with the community builder, to what the energy bridge is going to bring when that is ready, so that people can actually get their fee-free leverage trading 1% into the bridge, 1% out of the bridge. That in itself is going to be a huge dApp when it's released. But that plus the music dApp are going to be absolutely incredible and stellar. And so when you think about it, I want you to focus up on not what the price of energy is, but on essentially what we are building as an ecosystem, as a decentralized financial ecosystem, and what we are going to bring to the table when Cyber City is ready will be another source which will be absolutely phenomenal. So guys, I hope you're excited. In my opinion, this was one of the, or if not the best update calls that we have ever had, and should have everybody fired up to know exactly what our future has in store.
Alan, what is your daughter's name, by the way, so we can stop saying Alan's daughter?
Oh, it's Marilyn. Marilyn.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you, I'll close out this with Marilyn and Run Raquel. She has two bands. One's called Run Raquel and one's called Mars
Wagon. Yeah.
Mars Wagon. Mars Wagon and Run Raquel. So ladies and gentlemen, have a great night. I'll play you out with Run Raquel. This is Go High. Have a great night, everyone.
No matter what me down, there's a rain cloud above my head. I'm feeling stuck again. All I want to do, all I need to do, all I want to do, I need to do, I want to do. I have to break through. Gotta listen to that voice inside. Not gonna run, not gonna hide. Fitting in won't bring me down. I'll fly. Go high, baby. Touch the sky. Go high, baby. I'll do what I gotta do. Running around, I'm not coming down. Won't stop traveling through my sound. I'll go